All right, just a quick, I don't want to call it a hack, but how about a tip? Something you can make for your 3D print farm, print ranch, that is really going to help you a lot in your day-to-day stuff. And it's something small and easy, and every one of these printers, well, they might all have them. Yours should have them too. Let's take a look at it real quick. What we're talking about here, of course, is name tags. It seems simple. It seems like something you shouldn't even have to really discuss. Obviously, you want name tags, but I see so many people who will just put like blue tape and write on it or something like that, or they'll just make something and then tape it to the printer. Don't do that, all right? First of all, you gotta figure out your naming scheme. For us, we use cities. And then what I do is for each one, I just find somebody who's made a bezel on Maker World or wherever, and then I take it into Tinkercad and we add this little tab on it with the color inset. We got Omaha, we got Detroit, and there's tabs for bezels for everyone. Uh-oh, spaghetti detected. I don't see any spaghetti. Do you see spaghetti? Nah, you're good. You can resume. Heidelberg here with that bezel. We come over to Nashville and Des Moines. Can't leave out my little guy here, Livingston. He's working hard. You see, easy access to the screen, everything like that. All works nice, easy, and easy to tell. If I have someone helping me, I can be like, hey, go grab the print plate off of blah, blah, blah. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Even my print hand Phoenix over here, he's got his. And you're like, it's blocking the USB port. No, the USB port's right below. You can still get to the USB port if you need to. So let me show you real quick how I make this. So this is my Tinkercad project for this. And as you can see, we started off with the bezels here for the PS1, P1S. And all we did was create a little tab that then syncs into it. And all I did was take this and then make a copy of it and then turn that into a hole and use that to cut that out to create that curve so it matches up perfectly. Add some text. Now here's how you add text. If you're trying to do this in Tinkercad and you're trying to do dual color or multiple color, I'm gonna show you how we do this real quick. So what you do is, and I'll show you at the bottom, there's nothing on it, and I have this all parallel at the bottom. So you take this, take your text you're gonna add in, and then you turn that into a hole. You grab it, bring it down here, and then I align it with this, okay? So, center. So there it is, down there, it's all lined up. And then I cut the hole out, all right? Boom. Now we got the hole. Then I take the text that I have here and I line it up. See, there it is. And now I don't do a union group, I do a bundle group, all right? And then I take that and I export it. All right, we got the model exported, the full with the bezel and everything. It's in our slicer here. I'm using bamboo slicer. And I select it and I come over here to paint and I select that. Now, you can just highlight and just do each individual letter, but they're kind of hard to find this way. So what I do is I take it and I paint everything the other color, the color I'm going to make it. Then I come through and now I can see each thing that I'm going to paint in here, and I can do that. And you got to get the dot on the eye, it's separate. Then I come back and I switch back to black and I paint it, the rest of it back, and now we've got it painted just the way we want. Now, of course, I'm going to print this the other way, so we're going to come down here and we're going to flip it, and now it's ready to send. And now we got the new stallion on the ranch. All right, let's snap that one on there. Look at that. How's that for clean? Ready to go. Now part of the ranch. All right, there you go. It's pretty fast, pretty simple. I'm not going to put links to anything because you should probably go and find the bezels that you want to use with the printers that you've got. Almost every printer these days has some sort of display that you can pop a bezel on, or someplace you can clip something out onto. It's a lot better than putting tape or glue or something, trying to put a nameplate on your printer, especially if later down the road you want to change your naming convention. Maybe you picked one and then you got more printers and you ran out of names, or you decided it was stupid or something like that. Or maybe that printer died and it has to get replaced and you want, Paris 2.0 or whatever. This way you can just pop it off, put a new one on. They're super easy to make. Tinkercad is super easy. If you know a better program, then use a better program. I haven't taken the time to learn anything better than that. But this is, as you can see, super easy to do in Tinkercad. Good luck. Try it out. Let me know how it works out for you. Anyway, if you like what we do here, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.